From seasoned veterans to recent hires, the insider accounts vary in tone but are consistent in their findings. This is an investigative report. Before we begin, let us know in the comments which restaurant you want to see first. We'll go through all the comments to determine who gets spotlighted next. Every year, over 43 million Americans suffer from food poisoning, and chicken dishes top the list of culprits. But what if those fried, grilled, or saucy creations that fill our freezers and warmers are hiding more than just calories? Behind the scenes at 9 major restaurant chains, safety shortcuts are taken daily, like expired meat sitting under heat lamps or fryer oil that hasn't been changed in days. What really happens behind those kitchen doors might make you think twice about your next order. Just because a chicken chain is popular doesn't mean it's safe. Let's start with a fast food giant built on a secret recipe, KFC. While the Colonel's 11 herbs and spices remain a guarded secret, what lies beneath that iconic coating isn't so appealing. Former employees in multiple states say chicken often sits in warming trays for over 6 hours, well past the 2 hour food safety limit. That means 4 hours in the danger zone where bacteria thrive. One ex-cook in Ohio even posted photos of green-tinged chicken, claiming managers told staff to cover it with seasoning and serve it anyway. Oil, which should be changed every 4 to 6 hours, was used for entire weekend shifts in 2023 at 23 locations, degrading into harmful compounds. Temperature logs were routinely falsified, like at a Florida location where actual readings were 15-20 below safe levels. And if this is happening at a chain famous for quality control, imagine what goes on at others. Take Chick-fil-A, known for its clean image and premium service. Despite its reputation, some serious food safety risks are hiding in plain sight. Their chicken is pre-marinated in large industrial facilities, and that process can add 72 hours between processing and cooking, plenty of time for bacteria to multiply. Their beloved hand breading method increases cross-contamination risk as employees touch raw chicken, breading stations, and kitchen equipment without proper hand washing. Food safety audits in Georgia and Alabama found 92% of observed shifts involved unsafe hygiene practices. Pressure fryers often fail, cooking chicken unevenly. In 2023 alone, 47 such failures resulted in undercooked chicken being served. Between late 2023 and early 2024, salmonella outbreaks linked to Chick-fil-A locations in California, Texas, and Florida sickened over 200 people. Even chains with rigorous protocols aren't immune, but those built for speed face far worse problems. At Popeyes, where speed reigns supreme, kitchen shortcuts are common. Former employees in Louisiana, Texas, and Georgia say raw chicken often sits at room temperature for 2 hours during busy periods, violating refrigeration guidelines. Management has allegedly pressured staff to serve chicken dropped on the floor, instructing them to rinse it off and rebread it, the spicy coating loved by customers. Also hides signs of spoilage like reheated or aged chicken. With a 120% turnover rate, new employees get minimal training, less than 4 hours on food safety before handling raw poultry. Fast food speed may please customers, but it often compromises safety. Sit-down restaurants aren't exempt. At Applebee's, the grilled chicken isn't grilled, it's factory cooked, frozen, and shipped in vacuum-sealed bags. Former staff from Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Arizona say chicken is reheated repeatedly over 3-4 days, increasing contamination risks. Photos show rubbery, foul-smelling meat, masked by seasoning. Internal audits found chicken held at 91.20 for long stretches, prime conditions for bacteria, grill marks. They're fake applied with heated stamps. You're essentially paying restaurant prices for frozen dinners. Even smaller chains with focused menus fall short. Raising Cane's prides itself on doing one thing well, chicken fingers. But its simplicity creates blind spots. Staff bread chicken up to 6 hours in advance, then store it in coolers where temperature control and contamination become issues. Fryer oil, thought to last longer due to the single-item menu, often goes unchanged, allowing bacterial buildup. Former workers have shared stories and photos of undercooked chicken being served to meet demand. In this case, specialization doesn't equal safety. Buffet chains like Golden Corral face compounded problems. Food sits exposed for hours. Fried chicken is kept under heat lamps for up to 8 hours, far past the safe 2 hour limit. The lamps only keep food at 100-120, a bacterial breeding zone, cross-contamination runs rampant as diners use the same utensils for salads and meats. Hidden camera footage from 14 locations revealed over 200 hygiene violations per day. Malfunctioning rotisseries left chickens lukewarm for hours, and reheating day-old chicken with new breading was routine, according to former staff. TGI Friday's expansive menu is another red flag. Managing over 100 items makes consistent food safety nearly impossible. Raw chicken often shares prep space with cooked items, seafood, and ready-to-eat food. Former employees describe quick wipe downs between uses instead of proper sanitation. Those boneless wings, their reformed chicken breast with additives and a 15% water and sodium solution. Grilled chicken sits in drawers for entire shifts, fluctuating between safe and dangerous temperatures. Color-coded cutting boards become useless as they fade from wear, creating widespread cross-contamination risks. Buffalo Wild Wings takes it further. Their high-volume wing production leads to contamination at nearly every step. Wings marinate in sauce for hours, masking spoilage. During busy periods, raw chicken juice contaminates everything nearby. Health inspections at 29 locations found this happening in 87% of rushes. Employees shared footage of rubbery wings full of water and preservatives. Norovirus outbreaks in 2023 to 2024 affected over 300 customers, traced to poor hand hygiene during sauce prep. In this environment, every shortcut carries serious consequences. Even family-style chains like Cracker Barrel aren't innocent. That homemade chicken is factory-breaded weeks in advance and frozen. Chicken and dumplings, often made with expired parts and masked by thickeners and sauce. Fried chicken is stored overnight and reheated in convection ovens that rarely hit the required 165 to kill bacteria. Logs from 53 locations showed average temps of just 125. Oil used for chicken, fish, and vegetables is rarely filtered, creating both health hazards and flavor contamination. These aren't isolated incidents, they're industry-wide issues fueled by profit margins and convenience. The next time you're craving chicken, remember, the real recipe these chains follow isn't tea about spices, it is about cutting corners and serving factory food disguised as fresh cooking. That crispy chicken sandwich you're craving could come with a dangerous side of salmonella. Thank you for watching. Tell us your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for more.